Hello to all. I am Mar Introini, Global Chair of G100 Global Networking, and today I'm so pleased to give you the welcome on another edition of what is this meeting with authors. These authors that we call from our wing to our magazine. Our magazine in the second edition, 2025, on December, that is in 4 versions, English, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. This one is the English version, and we wanted to bring it to you in a more lovely and lively way, that is to listen to each of them. All of them are working with us voluntary, in a sense of solidarity, of commitment with the community. All these principles that we learn from India, and we have 3 representatives, also our global advisor, our chair from India, and our representative from G Economy and an advisor for India. India is a model for us, and we learn from them what is service to the community. And we learn from this beautiful marriage of Vinay Rai and Harbin Arora, that they are the visionary leaders that give us this space to work with. And we did it. We take the commitment, and we're still learning on what is service to the community. And in these turbulent times of geopolitics, I think it's extremely important that we know where we are. And when we talk about equity, not really equality, but we talk about equity, what it means to adapt to each woman, adapt to each religion, adapt to each tradition. And it's precisely that we take it religiously. Religiously, we take that commitment, and we do it with men. This he for she and she for he that we have learned from India, from Harbin and Vinay, that to be together. And this kind of conciliation that we achieve in our work, in our organization for women with men, what we try to do is to be together. And in a world that is split in 2, you are globalist or not globalist, you belong to the Agenda 2030 or not. And we don't want to enter on that political dichotomy. We want it just to be effective. We want it to be together. And this is the power. It's the power of the civil society. It's the power of citizens that voluntary in a philanthropy organization came together with no institutional bias, just coming together and be free. That's why we came with this, with webinar, debates, talking, exchange, connect, and we keep this enthusiasm. It doesn't matter after that 5 years that we are working together. And I'm so glad that today, in this We Men Evolution, that is the name of our magazine, we are together for this English version. And I will give the floor to the real leaders, the real people that are in our magazine, that is Jitendra Srivastava, Pratima Srivastava, Smira Lily, Pradma, and Reina Jo from Curaçao, from India, from Kenya. And we hope our chair for Romania will enter very soon. So just the floor for them, listen to them. We are here for that, to take time, to slow down and listen. Jitendra, please introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Jitendra, and I'm the Global Advisor of the Global Advisory Council, G100 Global Networking. I'm also a human resource leader and consultant and corporate trainer from India. I am based in Pune.
Thank you, Jitendra. Pratima, very welcome. This is your first time with us. We are very happy to have you, and today, and so exciting that you give us this work from G Economy, so special and so innovative. Pratima.
Yes, ma'am. My name is Pratima Srivastava, and I am leading the public relations for the She Economy. I am digital marketer as well, and currently I am living in New Delhi.
Thank you. We are going to listen later, and you will see Chi Economy. For those that don't know it, still are ignorant about what is our platform. You will see the benefits of that. Lily from Kenya, from Africa. This African flavor that bring Lily. Please introduce yourself.
Well, good evening, good morning from wherever you are watching us. Thank you so much. My name is Lily Kwaka. I am an events consultant based in Kenya, Nairobi, in the East African region of Africa. And so everyone is welcome. At G100, I am the Western Chair for Global Networking. So thank you.
Thank you, Lily. Everyone is welcome. This is something very difficult. You know, we live in a world where we are all wanting to be in part of clubs, but we are quite open club, isn't it? And you know, with Belinda Odhiambo as our dearest chair for Kenya, that we apply that rule. Reina, please, from Curaçao, our chair for the Netherlands. How are you?
Yes, good morning from my side in this world. And I really need to explain being the chair of the Netherlands. The Netherlands is one of the 4 countries of the Dutch kingdom. We have the Netherlands in Europe. In the Caribbean, we have Aruba, Saint Martin, Curacao, and the 3 best islands. Best is stands for Bonaire, Saba, and Saint Eustatius. And I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really happy to participate. And very important is that despite all the challenges that we have, male and female, focusing on women, I always try not to be pathetic and not to talk only about the pathetic parts, because we also have a lot to celebrate.
Thank you for that. No, that is a call for not vulnerability, but from a strength part, no? So from a strength side, it's true that we are always talking about vulnerabilities and weakness. So let's talk about our strength, our legacy. No, that we could. Thank you for bringing that, Reina. It's really great. Padma is from India as well, and from the academic world. So you always bring something so important about education and what means the role of women in education. So thank you for being here, Padma.
Yeah. Good evening, Mar. Thank you for your kind words. I'm Padma Priya from India. Good evening to one and all, and greetings to my co-authors of this second edition of the magazine. I'm the member G100 advisory member of India, and I'm also the chairperson of Board of Studies and also member in various boards. And I'm very eager to talk to all of you. Thank you.
So do I, to listen to you and learn from you. Thank you. Shmita, I hope I have pronounced it well. It's our chair from India. You lose a little bit your camera, but I know you will arrange it very soon. And yes, please unmute, Shmita. We cannot hear you. If you unmute, please. No, we cannot hear. No. You're muted. You are muted, Smira. Yes. Oh, now it's great.
Yes. Good evening, one and all. Greetings to Ma. I'm glad to be here. Good evening once again. I'm Shmita Kashyap. I've been doing for the past 15 years soft skill training to the corporates, and I'm a yoga teacher also. And I've been practicing my law, not that much, but anyway, I'm a practitioner. I'm a high court practitioner of law, and yes, of course, I've been doing a couples counseling for the past 4 years. Couples counseling in the sense a lot of family issues I'm handling. So counseling not to take a divorce, and I'm just getting them united. This is what I'm doing currently. So thank you, Mal. And I'm by the way, I'm holding a country chair position. Definitely, I know my responsibility, and we can do something for the society. And I look forward more and more. Thank you, Ma, connecting me to G100. And thank you very much. And congratulations for Pratima Srivatsava. Thank you.
Thank you for being with us, for taking the challenge, and for helping all of us and let us learn from you. And so thank you. It's only us that is grateful with your present, and I will looking forward for your comments on the different articles and the focus. No, it doesn't matter if you agree or not agree. You just say, this is a healthy debate, and we don't follow the rule of being politically correct. We just follow the way to be to democracy, to be democratically correct. That this is really our goal. Well, now we go straight forward to Jitendra and his article. This is the magazine, and if you wish, you could start look at the QR where you will see a Jitendra article that is always really very, very good. Jitendra, the floor is yours. Thanks so much for being here. Jitendra? Jitendra, could you hear us? Well, until Jitendra could fix his problems, I think his problems with connection. Padma, you mind to start?
Yeah, sure.
Please do it.
Okay. Yeah. My article that was published in this journal, it's entitled Rethinking Gender Stereotypes in 21st Century India. I would like to focus on some of the salient features of this article, if not the entire one. Okay. So, India today stands at a crossroads, where centuries of traditions meet a rapid development and growth and progress. India is a nation of extraordinary diversity, and in this 21st century, again we are rethinking that what gender means, what equality demands, and what justice requires. As India celebrates the major achievements in education, politics, and inclusion, it must be also confront the silent epidemic that continues to shackle women. There's domestic and sexual violence and workplace harassment. Across classrooms and campuses, a new India is emerging. Girls are enrolling in record numbers, not only in humanities, but in STEM, in space science, in technology, and also in armed forces. And we have been changing the curricula and being reframed to emphasize the equality, and young women are stepping boldly into fields once close to them. Okay, and I think this is not just progress. I call it a transformation. Coming to political representation, various steps have been taken. Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam, the 106th Amendment that was in 2023, it reserved 1/3 of seats in Lok Sabha and state assemblies for women. And coming to economic empowerment, in villages across India, 10 crore women in self-help groups are rewriting rural economy. initiatives like Mahila Shakti Kendra, Stand Up India, Mahila E-Hath are giving women support to become entrepreneurs, leaders, and decision makers. You know, economic freedom is no longer a dream, it's becoming a lived reality. And coming to urban safety and health, the urban mobility program like Uddesha 2025 in India, making our cities safer and more inclusive. And health initiatives are there, like PM Matru Vandana Yojana and all. These are supporting the women's safety, health, etc. And coming to LGBTQ inclusion, India believes in dignity beyond uh, binary. The national portal for transgender persons, protection cells, and the Smile Initiative are ensuring justice, healthcare, and shelter. India is learning to embrace diversity in its fullest sense. And coming to domestic violence, yeah, progress cannot blind us to pain. Domestic violence remains pervasive, cutting across class, caste, and profession. The Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act and Section 498A of the IPC exist, but laws alone cannot dismantle patriarchy. Here, I specify this is not only physical, it is emotional, verbal, and economic. It is silencing of voice, the illusion of dignity, the denial of autonomy. According to World Health Organization, 1 in 3 women globally is partner violence. Domestic matter nowadays. It is a public. So what the actions we have to take? So to ensure safety, we must break this cycle. Trauma, financial social harm. We must strengthen the enforcement of laws and expand survivor support systems. Okay, for domestic violence and healthcare, especially during pregnancy, we must challenge patriarchal norms in our communities, in our homes, and for me, true empowerment is holistic. Education, economic independence, safe spaces, and healthcare coverage to. Before closing, I would like to say that the theme of International Women's Day 2026 is Give to Gain, a global call to generosity, collaboration to advance gender equality. It emphasizes that when individuals, communities, and institutions give the time, it could be the time or resources or mentorship or advocacy, everyone gains as women's empowerment uplifts society as a whole. So we shouldn't think that giving is not a loss. It is a multiplication of opportunities. By supporting women, society is creating stronger and more inclusive communities. I would like to close with this remark. India's journey toward gender equity is remarkable, but still incomplete to some extent. And that I must agree. True empowerment is about dignity and freedom, also in shared spaces. And for that matter, gender equity is, of course, remarkable. I say that it is still incomplete, not only in India, and almost all the parts of the world. Thank you, Mar. Thank you so much. Thank you all for your patience listening.
Thank you so much, Pranma. There was some problems with the sound, but I think we get the most important message for me. But I will open the floor for the rest to say what was something to highlight, that there were so many, because your approach is quite wide. And I love this approach that you have, talking about what is equity, but at the same time talking about diversity, because it's all connected to have a balanced societies. And when you say India is learning how to embrace the true empowerment that is through an holistic way. And I always love this approach of holistic. I think we face some complex crises and issues and challenge that we need this holistic mentality. And so thank you so much. Holistic mindset that is so important. Thank you so much, Pranma, for you to contribute it. I would like to welcome Anita Shukla, that I know is a challenging day for you, but you take the time to be with us. So thank you so much. It's our chair, our dearest chair for Germany. Please, Anita, give your comments. You are very welcome, and introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, dear Ma. Hello, everyone, and dear Padma, I was happy to read your article and also get a little bit of the sense of it in this talk. I had some appointment, and sorry for joining in later. Yes, so of course, those who know me, I'm Anita Shukla. I'm country chair Germany in Global Networking Wing of G100, and I have a special link with India, family related and business related, and for many years also diversity and bridging gaps, making complementing partners also, get to know each other, and trying to open doors for people and mindsets, has been part of my work for many years. So I find it great to learn about different sectors in India and how is it advancing. So what I can see in Germany, just as a comment, is that maybe what cannot always be done or not quick enough in India, maybe is taking shape in other regions with the NRI community. So what I see with associations in Germany, India based, so Indo-German associations who want to promote women. So I see it in India and I see it in Germany. So the work done and progress done, just as a comment. With events and with initiatives and so on.
Thank you so much, Anita. It's a really good comment. I hope you could stay for later to listen to the rest. Thank you so much for joining. So now I would like to give the floor to Reina Jo, and from Curaçao, our chair for Netherlands, that make us an introduction of geopolitics in the Netherlands, that I know they are very important. So it's incredible how politics could have an impact in any organization. Not a matter if it's goodwill, of its solidarity, of collaborations. We always need to take care of that. And Reina, I learned from Reina from the very beginning how I could, I should approach the Netherlands and the Caribbean islands of the Netherlands, of the Kingdom of the Netherlands, with quite care. So Reina, we are so looking forward for your presentation. You are muted, please. You are muted. Okay, so see, you continue muted, and now there is no the camera. Reina is organizing.
Okay, I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Okay, you're organizing the annual female leadership in Curaçao as every year along 21, 22 years. How long is it?
This year is the 23rd year that we are organizing the female leadership conference and events. Wonderful. And we learned a lot from it. And that is why I keep focusing on not only talking about the sad, pathetic topics that we experience as females, but also about the celebration, because a lot of us, most of us, have we are empowered. But going to the article, you're talking about politics. One of the very remarkable things is that being part of 4 countries in the Dutch Kingdom, that we in the Caribbean already had 5 female prime ministers, 5 female leaders of the country. The Netherlands in Europe never had one, only male, no females. And these are small things that you see, like a highly developed country. Still, the challenges for women are different than in our small communities. And in my article, I'm talking about the salary for men and for women. Even though the United Nations accepted that men and women have to earn the same amount of money every month or every year or every week or whatever, we are in the situation that it's still not happening in the Netherlands. And on our islands, it may happen because the situation is different. And the more we have to tell girls, go to school, study, and all those things, and then when they get in the world, in the corporate world, they are not valued the same way in the money they receive. So I think this is one of the topics that we have to continue talking about it. Another thing that we have to consider is that there are so many topics that need attention. But one of the things is in the Netherlands, it is proved, and it just happened again, that every 8 days a woman is being killed, the femicide. And when we're talking about these topics, we're not only talking about poor women, but we're also talking about educated women in the same situations. And we can do whatever we do, whatever we say, we can write about it. But there are too many topics that still need to get attention when we are talking about empowerment of women, when we talk about he for she for he, when we talk about why we should be even talking about this. So what I want to say is there are enough topics to continue writing, Mar, for the next editions. But I think at a certain moment, you have to look at what is more important. And there is no answer on what is more important, because it doesn't matter where you are as a woman, the challenges at certain moments are the same, or look at least the same. And I have to keep going back to the payment. If we cannot guarantee girls that when they are educated, they have a diploma, they get a position, they start a career, they will have the same amount of money as boys who probably at school got lower marks than them, then I think we are betraying ourselves, our girls. Anyway, we are betraying someone at a certain moment. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Reina. Thank you for bringing this joyful idea, this joyful focus that is so needed. No, so you started saying that weakness and vulnerabilities are the main focus that we do with equity and equality, and this is true that they came a time where we need to celebrate. And I would like to add also to be self-critical about what we do about with our partners.
And that's the reason also this year, our conference, the 23rd conference we are organizing since 2004. This year, the topic is Beyond Empowerment.
Okay? Yes.
We can talk about everything at every level, but for years, women have been empowered.
And also because even if we have challenge, this is not the 40s, no? We are in 2026, so the challenge cannot have the same tone We are talking about other aspects and are different in different countries. There are countries that are really behind in 100 years, but there are others that not. That is a different challenge. So we need to change the speech. We need to learn about that. So thank you for bringing that because it's really very important. So now we jump with Pratima. I don't know if you are ready, Pratima Srivastava. That is that she was so kind to be with us today and talk about what is very important for us, that is She Economy, our platform, beloved platform, that give us that space that we need to sell products and service and to do it voluntary. And it's there for us to connect us globally. And but we have Pratima that will tell us more about it. So thank you, Pratima, for being here, and we are looking forward to your presentation.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us the opportunity. And now I'm going to share the article about and the vision and mission about the Mission Billion. First of all, I'd like to say about the She Economy. She Economy is digital backbone for the Mission Million, and the Mission Million is an initiative to connect million women across the world through connection, collaboration. And now I'm going to share the ideas about the article. Mission Million, 1 million women, one shared future. Mission Million is an unforeseen global initiative committed to bringing together 1 million women, entrepreneurs, professionals, and change makers to reshape the world's economic and leadership landscape through collaboration, innovation, and success. More than just an organization, this is a vibrant community that grows with every new member. It runs on the shared energy of women from over 120 plus countries and diverse sectors, all united by a drive to turn ambition into real leadership impact. At its core, Mission Million is united by a powerful alliance of sister platforms. She Economy, G100, the All Ladies League, the Women Economic Forum, and the Women's Indian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, each contributing its own network, expertise, and influence to build a truly borderless ecosystem for women leadership and enterprise. G100 into She Economy Mission Million, a deep dive. Mission Millions, 100 days, 100 meetings completed. Initiative in collaboration with G100 and She Economy transforms Mission Millions vision into a daily practice of connection and co-creation across the globe through a sustained series of online and offline country sessions. This collaboration convenes voices from ecosystem leaders across diverse cultures and industries to discuss opportunities, share live experiences, and explore solutions that accelerate women's economic empowerment and leadership in the real time. Each meeting become a vital gathering point where change makers surface actionable ideas and partnerships that opens pathways for mentorship, cross-border collaboration, and inclusive economic growth. G100, Global Leadership at Scale. G100 is a global group of influential women leaders organized into sectoral and thematic wings that work to advance gender parity, economic inclusion, and leadership opportunities for women at policy and ecosystem level worldwide. With its deep range of global chairs, country chairs, and advisory councils, G100 provides Mission Million with strategic direction, high-level advocacy, and access to decision makers in government, business, and civil society, ensuring the women's voices inform both grassroots action and global agenda settings. She Economy, the digital backbone of Mission Million. She Economy serves as a digital powerhouse behind Mission Million, offering women a comprehensive ecosystem that blends marketplace, community, and media into one integrated platform. Through the She Economy online marketplace, women entrepreneurs can launch and grow businesses on an inclusive e-commerce platform, while the She Economy community provides a vibrant space for networking, collaboration, job projects, and mentorship. Meanwhile, She Economy Radio that delivers round the clock inspiration through interviews, expert talks, and leadership stories. Thank you, ma'am. Together, these platforms give Mission Million participants the tools, relationship, and visibility that need to build sustainable enterprise, strengthen their leadership, and extend their impact for beyond local boundaries. Under Mission Million, we provide three major benefits to the women leaders. First one is global networking, and second one is business expansion, and third one is personal branding. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Pratima, for being here, for shining us with what is She Economy. I'm sure we are going to invite you again to be more in detail what is She Economy. I'm sure there are many women. We talk about I think it was Pratma who said economic freedom as one of the drivers
Yes,
for
ma'am. It's
empowerment.
without commission. Yes, ma'am. And women can register their shop, and they can create the seller account with totally free of cost and without any commission.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So this is true innovation. No, this is true to make our mind focus on what is really important. No, that like this kind of tools. And so thanks to all the team, to Pinal and Harbin for creating the space. We are sharing the QR code to see the article, so you will see there with all the details to connect if you need it. And it's also, there is an app, isn't it? There is an app that could be downloaded from your mobile phones. So it's very easy, and it's free. So what more we can say about that? No. So, but I think we need to arrange that to have a webinar on that, explaining what is it and inviting people to join. Thank you, Pratima. Lily from Africa. No, thank you. Is there anyone before we go to Lily and the African flavor that she's bringing to the table? Is anyone would like to add, to say anything? Please, Shmita. Or Pranma, yes? Yes, you're muted. You're muted, please.
Okay.
You're muted. Oh, yeah. That's fantastic. Yeah.
In my house, like poor network, so that I came out.
Okay. We continue with the challenge. We advance of IA, but we continue with the same issues. No? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And whatever said and done, what I understood is we have to cultivate the habit of in the school system itself. In India, there are a lot of speakers are there and political arena there. Whatever political situations and political protections against protections for ladies, but at the practical point of view, still we need to develop, still we need to empower our ladies, and still we need to protect our ladies. So what I say, I emphasize the point is we have to educate and we have to inculcate from the school going kids itself. That means probably say about 10 years old, from 10 years onwards, we have to protect our child. Probably in India, really becoming very, very bad. Last time also, I emphasized the same point, and really, uh, we can say we are talking about women empowerment, women protection, women development, and all that. Of course, there, but still we need to work on the school children itself, the school going kids I'm talking about. And secondly, and what the as our Batma said, transgender, of course, transgenders, they are not having any protection at all, because in the society they're seeing them as a least human being, a least creature in the world. That's what we understood. Really, we need to work on the transgenders, aspect, because transgenders, whatever the government said, even state government and central government, in India, the government system is entirely different. That too, my state is Tamil Nadu in India, is really, I'm sorry to say this, really, really very pathetic and poor situations, because they passed a lot of bills, they passed a lot of amendments, but they are not in practical. Of course, in India, in Tamil Nadu, people they'll definitely agree my point. So whatever the said and done, whatever as we are talking about, ladies, men, women, and all that, still some point or one or the other, we are really helpless. So we need to work on the transgender side aspect. And thirdly, women. And women, of course, they are, work goers, that is office goers, women, every day they are meeting the harassment. They are not in gender equality. As Pratima said, 1 by 3, like we got 33 point of 33 percentage in the Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha and all that in the political arena. But as far as my view, definitely not. We as a women, we always seek for help, seek for, we are we are unable to express a lot of things in the society. So definitely we need to work on that. For that, one hand definitely makes no sounds. Two hands or multiple hands together, we have to shout it out. But for that, definitely my concern is, women. Women, they have to come forward. Still not. Only on the talk itself, only on the right itself. But since, I've been seeing a lot of my concern, my worry, sometimes I annoying. Oh my god, last week 13-year-old girl child, in the school itself, they have molested and they have hurt and they raped and they, at last they killed. Really, in the in the I heard, once I heard the news, really, I felt very bad. I felt very sad also, because I'm unable to do anything for her. Only thing, oh my god, she has passed. Why? What is the reason why these guys? But that's all. Very next day, couple of days after, people are going for their as usual job, as if nothing had happened. So these are my concern. And one thing, school going kids, we need to educate them, we need to inculcate them. And the second thing, women. And third thing, we need to work on the transgender aspects. Now these are the thing, whatever said and done, whatever we can talk a lot of things. But I'm also looking forward, from the G100, beautiful ladies, you can also tell us your ideas, views, so that we can also implement in the in India, so that I can take forward, I can take down your ideas and views, opinions. Definitely, I can look forward, because I've been linked with now RTI, Right to Information Act, and legal front. I'm holding the position of uh, State Deputy Secretary. Yesterday we have celebrated the Women's Day. There I have presented my Tamil poem, not English, because most of the people are Tamils. So I had presented my poem in Tamil. Uh, Whatever, but only thing I can express my, express my concern through my words. That's it. I can't do anything right now. So that I look forward, Feng Shu and Lily and Ma, what whoever. So you just tell us what we can do, and definitely I'm open enough to, take down your views, opinions, and also along with my opinions, along with my ideas, we are planning to meet our CM, of course, in Tamil Nadu. Very soon, next month, April, we are having our elections, and very next couple of months, we are very busy in our, country elections. After that, June itself, June, of course, probably we can meet our CM, and we can ask a lot of help from the government. See, government here in India, in Tamil Nadu, nothing can happen with our own. Of course, I've seen in Netherlands. My daughter is there in Netherlands, so she's working there. So she always tell me, unlike it's not like India here, the system itself are very different. I'm probably I look forward. My fingers are crossed. Definitely, I look forward your opinions. We can do something. Definitely, we can take it forward, and this is what my ideology, my views about women, and nothing much now. I look forward, and I can also present an article next time. I'm planning to write an article in our magazine. Definitely, Ma, I love you, and thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to express my views. Thank you so much.
We love you. We love you too, Smita. And thank you so much for bringing these concerns and leave us the challenge to be together and to debate on that. Thank you for the generosity for letting us be part of that debate that is so local, but I'm sure we could cross transversal lines would happen all over the world, because you bring what is no security for transgenders. That is a matter of diversity. You bring education. You bring a stocking in schools with childs. That is terrible, because stocking in childs in a school means also no tolerance, zero patient, and zero diversity in 10 years or 15 years. So we need not only working on the present, but on the very earliest stage for that. So all that topics are part of what means to cohabit, a pacific cohabit of all of us. And we are talking about that, more than that, what is equity, feminism, not feminism, it doesn't matter. We need to find a line where in a society, each society will bring their balance in their specific topics. So I take the challenge, and we need to work on that. So I will reconnect with you so we can organize something. Maybe Padma will be also interested on working what is education, what is schools, and what's happening in India. Thank you so much for that. We are going to jump now with Lily from Africa, a different scenario, but I'm sure you could find something familiar, isn't it?
Yes, I'm sure. It's very interesting, even as I begin my session, it's very interesting to know that those are the same issues or predicaments that we're facing, regardless of where we may be around the world. And from what Reina had just said about her article, everyone has a role to play. And if everyone plays their role, then our purposes for why we are alive then can help humanity in each and every issue that they're facing. My article was on the business side, and just what Reina was saying, looking beyond empowerment. The article title was Even Here Dreams Can Come to Reality, and just looking beyond empowerment to identify areas that can actually be opportunities. Opportunities are things that you just need to open your eyes to see and to understand. And with the push or the current news and cycle of business, you see that a lot of global initiatives, global companies are actually moving to Africa, and more specifically to Eastern Africa and to Kenya. And even as I made my article, I was looking at the global shift. So the globe is coming to Nairobi, and most importantly through a lot of the international organizations under the UN and others. And so I am challenging my fellow Kenyans, my fellow East Africans, to look at the opportunities that are coming up, whether it is in the hospitality industry, whether it is in logistics or in housing, and even in the services industry where I am, in MICE, which is meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. There's a lot of opportunities coming to us. And even as we're looking to empower not only even our women, even our communities and those who are around us. We're looking to open our eyes, and even as the globe shifts their attention to Africa, as we're referring to it, that we can actually make it good for us, even as people are seeing there's a goodness or there is a good opportunity for them to actually move. Of course, the move is gradual. They're not just going to come once off. Even as the move is gradual, it is for those of us who are looking for opportunities to see how best to position ourselves. Opportunity meets the one who is best positioned. And even as we are talking about empowering ourselves or empowering others, we also need to empower them to be best, to bring the best foot forward so that they are best positioned for any of the opportunities that come up. And with that best positioning, you also get empowered, not only yourself, you can empower your family, you can empower even those you work with and even those who you're around. So that even as we come to some of these platforms and we're talking about where we're from, we're talking about our challenges, we're bringing our power to this so that we can highlight the goodness or the issues or where we need help, or even where we are saying that there is actually, there are dreams coming true, even in Nairobi, Kenya, and even in Africa. So thank you so much. That is from me.
Thank you, Lily. We share the QR to read your article. That is really wonderful, encouraging. No, and this motto that you use it the same as Reina. Now looking beyond. No, looking so not the constraints that we have from the present. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for being here, for taking the time. That is, I know it's not easy. So we value that. Please, before we go to the closing, thank you. To this he for she and she for he. So Jitendra will be closing this event from women, a champion for gender, that is Jitendra, that we are so grateful to have him. So anyone would like to make some comments in relation to Lily, to Reina, Anita, please unmute yourself and feel free to make your comments. Now is the time. Yes? Who would like to add? Yes? No? Okay, so move. Yes, Pradma, please, yes.
Yeah, that's great to know, Lily, that Africans, your fellow countrymen, are looking to grab the opportunities that they're going to line up shortly. Yes, world is looking at Africa, its power and the empowerment there. As you mentioned that I could see the hope for your fellow men. Really, it's very great to know that. And Africa is also on the edge of empowering these days. Once it was, this once we know the situation, but now it is flourishing. Particularly as a academician, as a literature student, I read many African stories, the African literature, particularly. I love to read it and I love to know the concerns, the problems, and the critical stance, particularly the women writers from Africa are taking up nowadays. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prema. Lily, you would like to say anything? No? Okay.
No, just thank you. It's always very nice and interesting to hear from everyone and what they feel very passionate about to share. So I'm always glad to be a part of this. Thank you, Ma, for always bringing us together. It's a very good platform. Thank you.
Well, I just use this tool that we have, so it was created, as I say, from India with Harbin and Vinay, and we just use it and work on it because it's for us. So we just need to put hands on this project. Anita, before we go to Jitendra, you would like to make some comments on that? Anita Shukla? No, maybe she can. Jitendra, our champion for gender, our dearest Jitendra is always supporting us as other men that support us and bring this principle true, they make it true, that is he for she and she for he. Jitendra, the floor is yours. Thank you for your support, for being here and for always being our support. Jitendra is having problems of connection, and now the camera is freezy. I don't know if your sound is okay, even if your image is freezy. Could you hear us? No, it seems as not. Anita or Pratima? Yes. No. Your sound is not good.
Hello.
I don't know if
Can
you could
you
hear
hear
us,
me, all of
Jitendra, but more or less. Let's try. No, we cannot.
On empowered voice, stronger nation, women in leadership. But I will present this article in a summarized form today. And I would like to begin with a powerful thought by Eleanor Roosevelt. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets into hot water. Hello, am I audible?
I'm sorry.
Am I audible?
You are. It's cut it. So we just can hear part of what you're saying. It's cut it. The sound is cut it. Okay. Now it seems that you came back.
Hello. Yes, I would.
Yes.
I would like to begin with a powerful thought by Eleanor Roosevelt. A woman is like a tea bag. You never know how strong she is until she gets into hot water. This simple yet profound statement reminds us of the extraordinary strength, resilience, and determination that women possess. Throughout history, women have faced challenges, broken barriers, and proven time and again that their voices and leadership have the power to transform societies. When we speak about empowered voice, stronger nation, we are not merely discussing a slogan. We are acknowledging a powerful truth that shapes the future of our societies. Across the world, women are stepping forward, breaking barriers, and redefining leadership. From homes to boardrooms, from classrooms to government institutions, women are proving every day that leadership is not defined by gender, but by vision, courage, and determination. Women bring perspectives that are shaped by experience, empathy, and resilience. When women participate in leadership, whether in politics, business, education, or community work, decisions become more inclusive and balanced. Issues like education, healthcare, and social justice receive greater attention and communities become stronger as a result. Research across the world has repeatedly shown that organizations and institutions with women in leadership roles tend to perform better. They are often more collaborative, more innovative, and more accountable. This clearly shows that empowering women is not just about fairness, it is about progress. However, despite the remarkable progress made over the years, many challenges still remain. In many parts of the world, women continue to face systemic inequalities, cultural barrier, and limited access to opportunities. Even today, women occupy a relatively small percentage of positions in politics, corporate leadership, and senior decision-making roles. This is not just a women's issue, it is a national issue. When the talents and potential of half the population are not fully utilized, the progress of the entire nation is affected. The encouraging news is that change is happening. Across the globe, more women are stepping forward with confidence and determination. Mentorship, initiatives, educational opportunities, and supportive policies are helping women find their voice and their place in leadership. Most importantly, empowering women does not mean sidelining men. True empowerment is about partnership, balance, and mutual respect. A society thrives when both women and men work together, bringing their strengths and perspectives to the table. A strong nation is not built only through economic growth. It is built through justice, equality, and opportunity for all its citizens. Women leaders play a crucial role in shaping such a society. Their voices can challenge injustice, inspire transformation, and create bridges where divisions once existed. So, distinguished speakers here today, let me tell you, every voice on this platform matters. Every dream, every idea, and every effort you make contributes to building a stronger community and a stronger nation. As we move forward, let us continue to support one another, mentor the younger generation, and create spaces where women can lead with confidence and integrity. Because when women rise, the families rise, communities rise, and ultimately the nations rise. Needless to say, gender equity anywhere is a threat to womanhood everywhere, just as poverty anywhere threatens prosperity everywhere, and war anywhere threatens peace everywhere. Let me conclude with a thought that captures the spirit of today's gathering. When women find their voice, they do not just change their own destiny, they change the destiny of the nation. Thank you, Ma. Thank you.
Thank you, Jitendra. And I think that there's no better way to close this webinar by the words of a man that support women, and with the idea that we cannot make it against anyone. We are trying to join for because this is a matter of nation. This is a matter of our societies. So we need to be all together. So thank you so much to all for being here. If someone would like to say or would like to unmute itself, please do it. This is the time. Yeah. If not, I would just say I would just leave the QR for all of our audience, and please know that we have 4 versions in English, in Spanish, in French, and in Portuguese. So stay tuned for other version. We have just done it, the Spanish one. We are now going to have the French and the Portuguese. So stay tuned. There are more articles to come, and this is our legacy and our message. Thank you so very much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank
Bis zum
you.
nächsten Mal.
Thank you.
In German.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Kwaheri. Mhm.